How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Good.
What's
It's so
going
good to meet you. I love the color of your hair. Clearly, we are cousins.
on? Right? Well, I was gonna say likewise. Thanks.
Wow. So, all right, Cody. You got this new song out with Hinder. Cody, drummer from Hinder, for those that don't know, "Live Without It," and it's kind of about letting go, moving on. Tell me how the song came about.
Yeah, so we were kind of coming to the end of the album cycle, and we knew we needed another rock track, and so we got into the studio, and our singer Marshall had kind of been going through, some relationship changes. Ended a relationship of like 15 years, and so he had some things to get off of his chest, and it kind of ended up being like a really interesting writing session, because for him, he was kind of telling the story and his grievances about, this ending this relationship. But for me, I was kind of circling around and looking at it at a different angle. It really could be about anything, that steals your peace and your happiness, and realizing that, sometimes, it's okay to cut ties and walk away, and you end up better in the end. So
Yeah, it's tough stuff, and everybody's had their heart banged up, so it's real easy to relate to songs like this, right?
yeah, absolutely. Well, and like I said, like no matter what it is, whether it's a job or, like even a family member or whatever, whatever it is that's, getting in the way of your peace, man, it's okay to cut it loose.
Yeah, it's good. It's good advice for sure. So this song's on an album that's coming out next year.
It is. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna do one more song, and then before the end of the year, and then we'll do one more with the release of the album early next year.
Fantastic. So you guys are on the road right now, and you've been on the road all summer. I saw you did some shows with Creed.
Yeah, which is really exciting. Have you had a chance to see the show yet?
I said not your show. I did see catch the Creed tour this summer, and it was fantastic. But it was Finger 11 as an opener with Three Doors Down. So
Right
yeah,
on.
they're fantastic. I'm sure you were amazed like me that they've still got it, but even more than still got it.
Yeah, yeah. It was like, I don't know, it was so much better than, I ever anticipated. So
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty awesome. We were out there just, being drunken fanboys in the crowd. So it was really cool to see.
So much fun. It was we had the same experience, you and I. So 2025 is coming fast upon us. What do you guys have planned?
Well, we do, like you said, we have the album coming out, and we are planning a big tour around that with some pretty cool bands. So it's going to be, we're putting together a pretty exciting package, or at least we feel like it is. And so we'll do that and just keep hitting the road.
So you said pretty cool bands. Are they a secret at this point, or are you going to tell me?
Uh, well, it's a secret right now only because we haven't confirmed them 100%. So,
Okay.
but it's going to be cool either way.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. So what do you like to listen to? Like, what are you listening to right now? I want to know who your faves are.
So right now I'm listening to a band called Lakeview a
Oh,
lot. Uh,
fantastic.
yeah, they're cool, like metal country. And then we
Yeah.
found out later that they're in their live show they cover Lips of an Angel, which is really cool.
That is
So
so cool. That is
yeah,
so great.
and the videos of it from time to time, and I always wonder like, why is the crowd better for them when they do it than they are for us? But that's
Wow.
cool. Take it.
That's really cool. I'm sure it's still a big one for your shows as well. Or is that the one that gets the most fan reaction, tears, and all the good things?
It is, but honestly, we have another new song that's in the set that we haven't put out yet. It's a song that we're gonna do right as we release the album, most likely anyway. It's called "Bring Me Back to Life," and for whatever reason, that song's like the turning point of the set. Every night, people seem to kind of lose their minds over it, and we're loving that. We think that's a pretty good sign.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to that. So after the huge success with Lips of an Angel, as songwriters, do you ever get to a point where you're like, oh my gosh, how are we ever going to top this?
Yes, all the time. As a matter of fact, you know, during the pandemic, we wrote an entire album, and the whole goal was to kind of, I don't know, recreate, the feeling of that first record. We were going to try to, make it sonically sound the same, or as close as we could get.
The
Like
feel,
have
the
that
feel.
same feeling, and then we kind of decided once we finished it, we decided, you know what, it's not really where we're at right now. This doesn't feel honest, so
Right.
we kind of switched gears and started writing again and ended up here. So yeah, you always feel the pressure to recreate something, but it's if it's not honest, it's never going to be the same.
Yeah,
So
it's all about that authenticity, right?
yeah,
And
absolutely.
getting to it, but we have fun trying to get to it, right? Um, so if you could collaborate with any artist, living or dead, who would it be, Cody?
I'm going to say Buddy Holly.
Oh, wow. You didn't even have to think about this.
No, man, I think that I mean he's just one of the best, one of the best that's ever lived, in my opinion. I know that like from that time period, Elvis gets all the glory, and I know he's a little bit before that, but like
Yeah.
right around the same time, and I think that I don't think anybody compares to Buddy Holly.
Yeah, pretty amazing stuff. I saw a documentary. I don't remember what it was called, but I was really impressed with his story and his life, short as it was, for
Yeah,
sure. So
incredible.
I also hear that you're a huge animal lover. Is it true that you dream to open an animal rescue?
It is, yeah. As a matter of fact, I just spent my morning, me and my wife and I, bathing this like giant 100-pound white dog that showed up out of my parents' house. It's out in the country, and so they've kind of been watching him, and we've kind of been taking on some responsibilities, and so yeah, my wife and I sometimes like over the holidays we'll put together this fundraiser to donate to animal shelters and at least whenever we can. So yeah, that's a big passion of ours, something we want to do in the future for sure.
That's fantastic. So do you have pets at home?
We do, yeah. We right now we're down to one dog that we happened to find on the side of the road. She was
Mhm.
skin and bones, but she's amazing. She's a little boxer. And then we have a cat, same kind of thing, is a rescue. And then I don't know. We'll see if my wife will let me talk her into hanging on to this big white guy.
Yeah, oh, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, not easy to clean a white dog, right? Are you like, oh, there's another spot?
Oh yeah, and then with this dog, his fur is like it's a mile long and it goes everywhere. So it's like I just had him in my truck and it's black interior, of course, so it looks like it's in there. So
There you go. But all that love makes up for the messes they make, right? Right.
totally worth it.
Right. All right, Cody. Well, we're going to look for you on the road in 2025. We'll make sure to get on out there and we'll enjoy Live Without It as we go. And best of luck to you. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.